Hey guys, and welcome back to I Like Watches, and welcome to the full review of this rather large TSAR Bomba. Now, I've paid full price for this watch from AliExpress, but you're still going to see the includes paid promotion icon either up there or down there because I'm going to put some affiliate links in my video description, and of course I'd love for you to use them. Don't forget, affiliate links don't cost you any more money, they just take you to the watch and lots of other goodies on AliExpress, and of course I'd love for you to use them. And don't forget, the AliExpress 11th of the 11th sale is fast approaching, so anything you put in your basket now and then buy during that sale, this channel still benefits from the commission, so thank you so much, guys. Right, I'm going to crack on with the review of this watch. Once I've asked you to click that like button and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. You might want to click that bell notifications icon as well so that you don't miss out on future content. Right, let's take a look at this watch. So this is the TB8204Q. You can pick it up from the TSAR BOMBA Official Store. It's currently $144, but there is a $2 coupon. Well, at the time of filming there was. That drops the price to $142, 125 euros, 108 pounds. That's actually not that bad. It is a monster, but I gotta say, first impressions, pleasantly surprised. Yes, it's big, it's chunky, it's, well, I don't know if you'd say ugly, but I mean, it's, you know, it's a Richard Mille homage, so it's gonna look like this if it's paying homage to watches that, well, look like this. But actually the build quality seems pretty good, and it's very comfortable. I was really quite surprised at how comfortable this watch was. I took it up to Coventry when I went to see Ryan at Francis and Gaye. I showed it to a few people. There were some interesting comments. Yes, it's big, it's chunky, it's, you know, a bit ugly, but actually there was a little bit of appreciation for what they're offering, and it's got a Seiko Mecha Quartz movement in it. So yeah, first impressions are it's full of character, it's interesting. Yes, it's a little bit extreme, but actually I can see why this appeals to a few people. Right, let's break it down, shall we? Have a look at some facts, figures, stats and specifications, and then we're going to take a look at the thumbs up and the thumbs down. Right, let's take some measurements then. I mean, how would you measure the diameter of this thing? Would it be straight across? I guess that was probably the best way, isn't it? 43 millimeters, that's actually less than I was expecting. Thickness, whew, it's got to be around 17, surely. 17.3 millimeters. Now, case length, I'm going to go from the top of the case. There you go, 50.4 millimeters. And lug width, I don't even know where to begin. I actually think at the end of the video, once I've got everything I need from this watch, I'm going to undo those screws and see what happens. So yeah, stick around for that. That might be quite interesting. Okay, so I don't know the lug width, but the strap tapers down to just over 19.5 millimeters, and it weighs 144 grams. Oh, I'm surprised by that. I thought it'd be quite a bit heavier. Now, according to the specifications on AliExpress, the case, the buckle and the crown and the case back, basically all the metallic looking bits and pieces, are stainless steel. Now, they say silicone strap, but it just feels like a super rubbery material to me. I don't know the science behind what is silicone and what is rubber, but if I was to describe this strap, I'd say it's rubber. And apparently, it's sapphire crystal. And it is sapphire crystal. It's quite an unmistakable case shape, isn't it? I'm not that familiar with the original watches. I'm finding it hard to believe that they're going to be over 17 millimeters thick. There's a number of different finishes throughout this watch. You've got a brushed top surface, these sort of bead blasted elements here. You've got some high polished elements as well. You've got a sort of mottled effect base to this dial, which I'll show you with some macro shots shortly. Loads of texture and depth to this dial as well. But yeah, the case is, I've got to say, it's actually nicely done. The case back too is beautifully finished. Really nice brushing. Obviously, you've got the signature there, all stainless steel. 50 meters of water-resistant Japanese movement, again, because it's got the Seiko VK67 movement. Sapphire glass, TB8204Q. Yeah, I can't wait to get those screws out and see what's going on behind that case back. Now, there's a lot going on with this dial. Let's start from the back, or the deepest part. You've got a sort of mottled, I don't know whether it's metallic or PVD coated base plate, if you like. You've then got this machined sort of skeletonized bit that sits on top of that. It then looks like you've got some sort of clear either plastic or some sort of acrylic surface with some print on it. That's what the numerals and those sort of coloured elements around the subdials is sort of printed on. You've then got this chapter ring with these sort of elevated and very 3D looking pointers on the hour markers. Right, let's run through the subdials then. It is a snap back chronograph, so you would start the second hand ticking on the main dial there, press it again to stop it, snap back with the reset button, and then you've got the minutes for the chronograph and the hours, and then this yellow hand here is your seconds for the time, and you've also got your date. There, look. Some nice detail to those hands as well. Sort of part skeletonized, part loomed, high polished finish as well. Dual facet, look, you can see the light bouncing off the two halves of the hour and the minutes hands. But what about the loom? Let's take a look, shall we? Right, give it a quick blast with the loom stick. I'm not expecting much, but just some loom would be nice, I think. You know, you don't buy this watch really to sort of wear through the night, do you? And check out the time early in the morning just in case you've got to get up. Yeah, good luck sleeping with this one on your wrist. Right, here we go. Oh, well, it's just on the hands, and yeah, okay, let's move on. Now this strap is interesting. It's got these sort of vented sections here, which I guess aid as sort of ventilation and comfort. I said earlier on, they've described this as silicone. Maybe it is, maybe it's rubber. It just feels very rubbery to me. It actually is very comfortable. Seems really nicely made. I'm quite impressed with it. The problem I have with this strap is putting this watch on and taking it off is a nightmare, because these retainers here are also very rubbery, and so trying to get this section through these two elements is, oh, I mean, it's like something you'd do on a game show. I mean, you've really got to pull that through, and oh, I mean, yeah, and getting it out is actually even harder. There is so much stickiness. Oh, I mean, it's, yeah, I'm being a bit dramatic, I know, but still, it's actually not that easy when it's on your wrist. It's easier when it's off your wrist, but, yeah, it's almost just too sticky, and I suspect it's going to be a bit of a lint magnet, a bit of a dust and, you know, magnet, so, yeah, I like it. I just would have preferred if it was a little bit less sticky. Right, let's run through some thumbs up and some thumbs down for this watch. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the price. I had originally been looking at this watch, but I think I've been looking at the mechanical version, and when I saw that there was a mechanical quartz version, yeah, I was really pleased. And £108, I think that's actually quite good money. If this is your style of watch, I think it's actually very good value. You know, nice packaging, nice watch, great materials, good build quality. You know, it's all about the style, isn't it? If it's your thing, great. If it's not, then, you know, you're going to avoid it like the plague. But the price, £108 for this, I think that represents really good value for money. I'm not so sure the mechanical one is one that I'd be as interested in, or I would expect to be as popular. I am impressed with the build quality. I think they're punching well above their weight when it comes to the build compared to the price. And actually, I do think it's quite an interesting piece. You know, if you like your Richard Mille watches, you're going to be interested in this watch, and not many people can afford the Richard Mille originals, so this is a fantastic alternative. Like I said, if it is your thing, I'm not going to be wearing this, but it is very comfortable. Another thumbs up, unbelievably comfortable, way more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. And only 144 grams. It feels incredibly heavy. But I think that's because, well, 95% of the weight is basically there. The rubber strap is actually very, very light. So it does feel heavy, but actually, in terms of total weight, it's not that heavy, is it? Seiko movement as well. It's nice that they've put a reputable movement in there. Seiko VK67 movement, so that's great. Some nice colour combinations as well. So if you're interested in your bright, colourful, attention-grabbing watches, there should be something there for you. I like the colour, not so keen on the size or the style, but yeah, it's nice to have a nice colourful option. Nice dial as well, really interesting dial, so much going on. If you like your interesting sort of intricate watches, Yeah, I am actually pleasantly surprised. Can you tell? I'm actually quite surprised. I like it so much. Of course, there are some downsides. I've already mentioned it. It's a bit top heavy. It's a bit deep. The strap's a bit sort of sticky and a bit cumbersome to sort of work with. Also, replacement straps. Good luck with that. Yeah, that's not going to be easy. But yeah, not a huge amount of downsides to it really. It's all based around its dimensions and its looks, but of course you're not going to buy it if you don't like the size and the look of it. So if you do like the size and the look of it, you're not going to be disappointed. I think you're actually going to be very, very pleasantly surprised. Well, I think it's about time we took this back off, isn't it? I'm dying to see what's under here. Right, let's grab some tools. Right, here we go. It looks like it's just a screwdriver. Let's do it. Excellent, they're real. Well, that one is anyway. And that one. Nice, 2 out of 2. Looks like they're all real then. Cool. The longer ones go in the middle and the shorter ones on the outside. Remember that, guys. Oh, I can feel it. It's gone wobbly. The moment of truth is almost upon us. Here we go. Oh, no, it's teasing me. Something's not quite there. That one's done. Come on. Which one is it? Oh, we are there. And there you go. That is what it looks like inside a TSAR Bomba. Oh, well there you go. They just pull out. Right. Okay. I was being a bit soft, wasn't I? Okay. Well, that's good. Well there you go. That's what the straps looks like, and those longer screws go through those retaining holes. Look. Oh well, that was good to do. I'm glad I did that. And there's the movement inside. Look. A genuine VK67A, no jewels, Japanese quartz chronograph movement. Awesome. Right, let's just clean up some of this muck that fell out the watch, and then we can give you my final thoughts. I was going to wear this when I went up to Coventry to see Ryan at Francis and Gaye. My plan was to wear it, to sort of test myself to see how comfortable I felt wearing it, and I'm not going to lie, I chickened out. I bottled it. I just thought it was a bit too out there for me, and I'm a little bit embarrassed by that, to be honest, because at the end of the day, it's just a watch, and, well, what are people going to say? They're going to come up to me and laugh and point at me? I don't think so. Are some people going to look at it and go, that doesn't really suit that old guy? Yeah, probably. I think that was my main concern, is that people were just going to sort of judge me for wearing a watch that just didn't suit my appearance. I don't think I'm the kind of person that looks like they would normally wear this sort of watch. So I think if, you're a younger person, your fashion sense is a bit better than mine, you can definitely get away with wearing this. And actually, like I said, I'm really quite impressed with this watch. The build quality, I mean, everything about it. I've gone through the downsides to it, obviously, but those aside, I'm really quite taken by it. I am genuinely quite surprised. So I think I'm going to keep hold of it, and I'm going to try, perhaps, next time I go somewhere like to Coventry and wear it, and then maybe feedback on I Like Watches too. But I mean, that is really my summary, in that I think this watch is right for some people. It's not going to be right for many people, but if this is your style, I don't think you can go wrong with this watch. £108, $140 odd, that's incredible. I am actually really quite amazed by that. So yeah, great job, TSAR Bomba, and I am absolutely 100% going to be checking out the rest of the watches on their store, because I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Wow. Alright guys, well yeah, let me know what you think of this watch in the comment section. Would you wear this out and about in town? And how would it make you feel? Yeah, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know. Right guys, as always, massive thank you from me to you for tuning in. I do really, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you're enjoying my content, don't forget to click that bell notifications icon. Cheers guys, take care, look after yourselves. You'll see me again very, very soon.